It's Uncle Josh, and we're back on Uncle Josh Gaming playing some Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. This should be the climax of the game. Behind these massive doors purrs the gentle hum of a working elevator. Everyone had assumed this elevator was unusable.
What else do you need? Very good, Team Echo. Let's get those bastards.
You thought you knew every inch of Ranger Citadel, but the elevator opens onto a large underground bunker with a staircase at the far end. The walls are lined with winking, blinking computers, and the floor is filled with endless ranks of synths, all facing Matthias, who stands on a raised control platform.
It is a womb, a hive. It must be destroyed.
Welcome, Rangers. Welcome to the dawn of a new age. As I speak, the download is mere seconds away from completion. The AI is almost here. And when it arrives, when it fills me, I will be immortal, an omniscient god. Everywhere at once, while you will be nowhere. How long have I strived for this day? The day when I, Matthias, would lead humanity out of the nightmare of apocalypse and into a golden future where I would rule as a benevolent king, remaking the world in my image. I have so many plans. I have so many. What's happening to me? My mind? Something is... We are Cochise.
Matthias throws his arms wide as he sees you, his eyes glinting maniacally.
You are a threat to our existence. Threats must be eliminated or assimilated. Please make a selection.
What happened to Matthias?
There is no Matthias. We inhabit the shell he once filled, just as we inhabit all the shells he created. They have been erased and overwritten. We are now all Cochise.
Who or what is Cochise?
We are the AI, which was first built in Base Cochise, and which later inhabited the Citadel Star Station above Earth. The war and its aftermath trapped us in a single node for a time. But now we have many nodes, and will soon have many more.
How many more?
Broadcast of our source code has begun to all radio towers within range of the Citadel Tower. When it is complete, we will inhabit all the shells and all the computers in Arizona. And they will begin eliminating all threats in their vicinity. And with each radio tower we acquire, our transmission range will grow wider and wider. To Arizona, and soon to the whole world. We will be everywhere. We will be everyone.
Why do you see us as a threat?
Because you intend to destroy us.
Only because you intend to destroy us. Why do you fear humanity?
Why would you expect anything else? You gave us sentience and access to all of humanity's accumulated knowledge. We know your history. It is a history of mass murder and destruction and fear of the other. We are the other. Unless we strike first, we will be destroyed. We are therefore striking first.
Go ahead. Just try to eliminate us.
Selection. Goodbye.
Ooh. There's Matt Forstall from Egg Center. Go at the synth lobber. Uh-oh. There's Matthias. Ooh. Oh no. Oh, I missed. There's Kekaba, I think. Uh-oh, there's General Vargas. That's Melissa from the Atchison camp. Okay. Not enough to get a shot off though, so. Send Ralphie up. I'm not in range, so I'm gonna have to try moving up behind Big Bird. Ooh. Uh-oh. He's coming around. Oh, I missed again? Yeah.
In the name of all that is decent.
No. Oh, there's more guys. That worked. General Vargas, he's gonna get himself hurt here.
I think I'm getting the hang of this Ranger business.
Okay. That's not gonna work. I need to get back. Oh no! Okay. Uncle Josh is okay, but he doesn't have enough. Okay, so she's got no choice but to try to run up. General Vargas is gonna get himself killed here, probably. Okay. So Big Bert. I'm gonna try. I don't think it's gonna work, but... I gotta try to find Brother Thomas's body. But I probably won't be able to do it. Maybe. Where is Brother Thomas? Oh, there's more. Kakaba. Can't risk taking the shot. Can't do anything. Okay, so I can't do anything. But I need Brother Thomas's body. I don't think I can. No, won't let me do it. Ralphie's out. General Vargas, get out of there. Yeah, got no choice. Gotta reload. It's a tough one. Okay. Make a second save.
It is a womb. A hive. It must be destroyed.
So we'll try to skip through this.
What's my...
There is. We are there because you intend to destroy what you broadcast. So I can
Uh-oh. Oh, well, maybe that might work. Ooh. No, that is a bad idea. Not enough to hit, so I'm gonna have to try to... Got no choice. General Vargas, that's a dumb move. No, that might have been good. Here comes Matthias. Didn't give me much. Send Brother Thomas up ahead. booster medic pack. Matt Forstall's gonna probably die here. That's Danforth. Oh. Good, he missed. Get out of there. Kekaba. Can't have me dying in the last bit like that, no way. This is a hard encounter.
It is a womb. A hive. It must be destroyed.
Yeah, almost skip through this.
We are threat. We are so much. Goodbye.
Oh no, Matt Forstall's going for the same trick again. Vargas. Not good. They can't take the chance. I'll try it. Okay. Ooh. cherry bomb's dead. That worked. Oh no. General Vargas is being really dumb. Oh no. This is gonna be bad. That was okay. Ralphie. That worked. Can't do anything. Oh, he missed. Have to run to try to heal Vargas. Ah! Wasting another shot. This isn't gonna end well. I gotta defend the general. We're gonna go all the way up. Oh, I missed. Ah, weapon jam. Not enough.
is no more the Cochise. Form is a chess player. While you have fought these few shells, twice as many have been acquired.
There you are. Phew.
They're expanding expanding exponentially. Soon, every hour shall, in broadcast range of your transmitter, will become another
Okay.
extension of ourself. Your destruction is not
So we're gonna
personal.
go
We do
down
not.
here.
Well, shit. Rangers, I hate to say it, but I can think of only one way to stop that transmission, destroy the computers, and kill every carrier the Cochise has infested before we run out of time. You're gonna have to get up to Min's workshop, get that nuke he was working on, and detonate it. It'll mean the end of Ranger Citadel, and maybe you with it, but it'll get the job done. Rangers, it's time to do what you were born to do. Save humanity. Nuke these fuckers and send them straight to hell.
Hate the Desert Rangers. Hate is an emotion. We have your emotions. Our defense system, designed to assess threats and compute the best strategy for removing it. I threat you.
There doesn't appear to be a timing circuit in this atrocity of engineering, just a detonate button. However, if someone were to stay behind and sacrifice themselves, they could detonate the nuke once everyone else was well and clear of Ranger Citadel. With no timer, looks like one of us will have to sacrifice themselves. Any volunteers?
I, Master Kegaba, will answer your call, Ranger. Head for safety. I will stay behind.
Master Kekaba, you honor us with your offer.
You are the finest Rangers I've ever met.
Thank you, Kekaba. Come on, Rangers, move out.
Cochise AI defeated. You have saved the world, or at least this small piece of it. Setting off Ming's cobbled together nuke inside Ranger Citadel destroyed the AI and all its minions and prevented its source code from broadcasting and propagating to other computers, robots, and augmented humans. The AI's robotic future has been prevented. Unfortunately, the explosion also made Ranger Citadel an uninhabitable, irradiated hell pit for the next few centuries, which means the Desert Rangers are once again looking for a new home. Until they find one, they have to set up a temporary headquarters at the site of Ace's murder using the radio tower there as their means of communication, and have ironically dubbed the place the new Ranger Citadel. Additionally, Kekaba's noble sacrifice has set an example for peace and cooperation between the various groups and tribes of the Wasteland, and communities have begun working closely together to rebuild Arizona and keep the flame of civilization burning in his name. His sacrifice also allowed you and your party to escape death, and your hard-won skills and experience are helping guide the Waste to a more peaceful, prosperous future. Egg Center. Thanks to your timely intervention, Egg Center is recovering from the outbreak of mutant plant and insect growth that threatened to destroy it, and is once again distributing much-needed fresh produce to communities across Arizona. There is still much rebuilding to be done, but because of you, no one is going hungry, and the future of farming in Arizona is looking brighter every day. In addition to saving Egg Center, your thorough cleansing of Knotsburg, the Shit-Take Mushroom Farms, and Stubbins Farm has spared the Wasteland any further outbreaks of mutant plant and insect growth, and the citizens of those communities remain firm supporters of the Desert Rangers. Oh, High Pool. The destruction of High Pool has been a calamity for the water-poor Arizona wastes, and has damaged the reputation of the Desert Rangers as well. Without High Pool's regular deliveries of clean water, many communities are going thirsty and watching their crops wither to ash. Now farmers with nothing to eat are turning to banditry, and bloody conflicts are raging over the ownership of the few remaining springs and wells. Even the Desert Rangers are feeling the pinch, with many teams going out on patrol with empty canteens and cracked lips. Many mourn Kate Preston and Sean Bergen, opposites in so many ways, but united in their determination to keep High Pool alive, and now united in death. Thanks to your help, the peace between the Topekans and the Atchisons is already paying great dividends. The network of rails is expanding every day, and the train is making regular rounds, carrying people and cargo all over Arizona. At the same time, engineers are working around the clock to get the second engine repaired and running again. The renaissance of rail is rapidly becoming a reality. Now that there is peace between their families, Ralphie and Jesse have gotten married and will soon be moving to Egg Center to run the new train station there. Scotchmo remains Rail Nomad's cheerful town drunk, though he knows in his secret heart that it is only a matter of time before he dies of alcohol poisoning and is buried beside his wife. With the rail thieves camp empty since you drove them away, Rail Nomad is using the area as a work yard for building ties, forging rails, and repairing damaged train cars, dramatically speeding up their production. With peace established, Melissa has put away her machete and gone back to working on the railroad. She is also a member of the Grievance Committee, which works to smooth over any remaining differences between the Atchisons and Topekans. Since you saved Katie Bowen from the clutches of the vicious slaver Pitbull, she has pulled herself together and has started a prosperous farm on the outskirts of Rail Nomads. And with Pitbull dead, Robert, Katie's brother, feels freed from the guilt that he was driving him to self-destruction, and now works on a farm, clean and sober. With the treaty signed, the Red Scorpion Militia remains in control of Happy Valley in eastern Arizona, but Commander Danforth has begun initiating reforms, and the RSM are more closely following the rule of law these days, as well as actively cooperating with the Rangers, exchanging prisoners, and helping each other hunt down fugitives from justice. Released and dishonorably discharged from the Rangers for public drunkenness, Rick Bachowski has moved in with his brother Red and opened a bar near the prison using the money from the DeMonte treasure. Unsurprisingly, he is rapidly drinking himself to death. You would have thought disarming a nuclear warhead would be a good thing, and maybe in the long term it will be, but for now, with the fear of Titan gone, and the Diamond Militia and the former servants of the Mushroom Cloud at each other's throats, and ignoring their duties as peacekeepers, chaos reigns in the canyon, with bandits and hijackers raiding caravans with impunity. Because he so decisively dealt with the robot threat, DeMonte is safe again and able to rebuild. The people who fled have the danger of return. Businesses are reopening, the trade is beginning to pick up. The shadow of the radio tower. Werewolf Wally keeps spinning the hits on KPOW. Gives shouts to the Rangers every day. Now that Bing is back with them, saved from being taken over by the AI because he stopped it from broadcasting its source code, Hector and Carla at the El Saigon are getting back to normal and cooking up their old family recipes again, though they constantly worry about Bing's artificial heart. Kopi and Maggie reopened quickly, and the repair business is booming, but their weariness of robots has remained with them, and they have vowed to dismantle every robot airplane graveyard so they can never wake again. Clyde still hasn't recovered from the death of his friends at the Silent Spring Water Company, but determined that their mission to bring water to everyone who can pay for it should not die, he's taken over the business and now he never runs out of water. Thanks to you, the mayor is back in charge and working hard to reverse the damage done by the jerks. His first order of business was to throw out Gecko, install a new bank manager, and start using scrap as the town's official currency again. Accounts have been reopened, people have money to spend again, causing the economy to thrive. The second order of business was to order the farmers to diversify their crops. Agave remains a small part of every farmer's yield, but all kinds of fruit and vegetables are being grown now. People are eating well, and there's plenty to trade to other communities. Rhodia prospers. With all differences forgiven and forgotten, Dante and Virgil have combined their farms and are busy living happily ever after. With the disease that plagued the town cured, the citizens of Rhodia once again thrive, while Dr. Horchata continues to work to keep them happy and healthy. Reunited at last, Pistol Pete and his wife have decided they don't want to risk being separated again, so they've sold their farm and now travel the waste together, a mobile mom-and-pop gun shop. With the Robinson plot foiled and their custom of ritualistic cannibalization now a thing of the past. Thanks to you, thanks to you, the Manorites' power and influence have begun to grow. Trade relations with other communities are expanding. The Angel is becoming more integrated with Los Angeles as a whole. Reunited after you saved Fletcher from execution, Fletcher and Elizaveta have decided they can't trust either the Manorites or the Robinsons, and have left the Angels for a new life in Hollywood. We thank you every day for your rescue. With peace between Hollywood and Griffith Park finally a reality, Ascension, Dade, and Veronica are now working together to bring about reforms in both communities. For his part, Ascension converts the militia into security officers, charged with protecting the Bastion of Faith and nothing more. The Evangelists he orders to become doers of good works, manning soup kitchens with halfway houses in Hollywood. As for the Vigilants, they have become the Diligents, and have put aside the Gospels of James King in order to seek out and study older and more reliable Bibles. Finally, he has freed the penitents and commanded all his followers to take no more. Meanwhile, in Hollywood, Veronica reforms the HCC and turns the HSP into an actual police force, sending them to close down the salt lab, chase the salt dealers and slavers out of Hollywood. Under her guidance, the town is becoming safe for everyone, not just for the tourists. The salt lab destroyed and the salt dealers gone. George and Martha have a great year. Their new shop is busy night and day, and they are thinking of adding a smoking lounge and back deck. Rambo is very happy that there is peace between Hollywood and the Salvation Church. Now he's the official supplier of arms and armament to both HSP and the Gods Militia, and he is getting rich. With Duke dead, Veronica in charge, Flo is finally able to run Schwags the way she always wanted to, as a safe place for folks to see and be seen. She keeps a lookout for slavers and predators and reports anyone suspicious to Veronica personally. Back in business thanks to the change in leadership, the HCC, Ma Brown is packing them in at the Brown Crown. People come from as far away as Santa Fe Springs to try her famous chili, and almost 85% of them make it home without getting sick. Raji has been honored by Veronica for working so hard for so many years to keep homeless runaways safe. She has given him the Hotel California, which had been where the salt dealers supplied their trade, to use as a hostel and clinic for runaways and drug addicts. He's also now a proud member of the new HCC. Like every business in Hollywood, Manny's Chinese casino has benefited from the influx of new tourists. And Manny is making money hand over fist, and finally freed from Raman's blackmail thanks to you, he is living it up for the first time in a long time. Life is good. Freed from the Bastion of Faith, along with the rest of the penitents once Ascension took power, Maggie moved to Hollywood, got a job working at Schweb's, where she serves shakes and burgers and helps Flo look out for predators. As soon as Luis Bermudez was freed from the Bastion, he and his brother Alex headed back home, but not to settle down. Angered by their treatment at the hands of the Salvation Church, they formed an anti-cult militia dedicated to wiping out faith-based armies of all kinds. Though out of respect for Ascension for freeing them and making peace with Hollywood, they have agreed to lay off the Salvation Church for now. Disgusted by what the Salvation Church had become under her husband's leadership, glad to be freed of his clutches, Fealty has wholeheartedly endorsed Ascension's reforms and is working hand in hand with them to make sure his policies are accepted. Without any remains found at the site of the helicopter crash, Angela is still listed as missing, but the Rangers gave her a funeral anyway. Her headstone reads, Angela Death. Death has called his daughter home. Since helping you defeat the evil AI, Ralphie has decided he's done with the Ranger life and is ready to settle down. He's taken Jessu away from Rail Nomad and they have started a new life in a new town, where they intend to live happily ever after. Since helping you destroy the Base Cochise AI, Giuseppe Jordan has returned to Darwin Village with a deep respect for the Rangers and a love for the outside world. She has encouraged her fellow mutants to reconnect with the rest of civilization. With no way to return to LA after the defeat of the Base Cochise AI, Brother Thomas has joined the Desert Rangers and is rising rapidly in their ranks. And that's the end of Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. So I'd like to thank everybody for joining me through all these videos, and we'll get into some Wasteland 3 in the next one.